How's it going? My name is Brent from Encore, PPF and Tint, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2022 Toyota Camry. This is the XSE model. And what we've got here is some paint protection film that we put on almost a couple years ago that the driver of the vehicle, the owner of the vehicle, got a semi-truck pulled in front of her. It was a tanker truck and something was coming out of it. And whatever that was, unfortunately misted all over the front end of this car and just destroyed the paint protection film. And then up above the paint protection film, because this was her first time getting paint protection film, and she felt comfortable just getting a partial hood kit. Unfortunately, that same stuff did etch a bit of the clear coat on the paint job as well. She's decided that she's going with full hood packages from here on out. Whatever it was that was coming out of that truck that misted on the front of this car basically ate away at the material at the top coat of it. So it looks like a bunch of divots in here. All right, well, we've got the steamer heated up. Let's go ahead and start getting this piece off. We'll do this piece together just to show that we did protect the paint, and then we'll end this video there. So the steam machine is a great tool for removing paint protection film because it definitely helps with softening up that adhesive. And the goal here obviously is to get all this paint protection film off without leaving any glue or adhesive on the car. Okay. So the best way when you're removing paint protection film to remove it is to pull away from it and towards yourself. That's the best way to pull it off so that the adhesive doesn't stay on the car, because this is the most gentle way to remove the material. Wow, look at that. You can see as I'm pulling this away, oh yeah, you know, that scared me a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, did it go through the paint protection film? Because it basically ate all the way through it in a lot of spots. When I pull on it, it separates. But there's absolutely no damage into the paint below it, which is great. I mean, that really is just some very odd damage. Now, the reason that I kind of brought this down and I'm pulling it like this is because you don't want to pull like this, because you see how this is rubbing really hard here on this edge. What's going to happen is if you drag this across the paint, you're going to leave adhesive on this edge, and we don't want that. Okay, let's get a little bit more steam in there. Awesome. This should come off nicely. I mean, anticipated that it would, but you just never know with paint protection film, especially if it's been damaged like this. But fortunately, this didn't affect the adhesive or anything. And plus it's only been a couple of years, so. But I have had paint protection film before with this is a name brand product, so I don't know exactly what's on here. Probably says in the computer. A couple years ago, this could have either been Premium Shield or Solar Guard. Okay. Oh, this is coming off great. Yeah, I mean, I could see, that's just amazing. It basically ate all the way through the material, and then so when you pull on it and put that stretch on it, it just tears that material, tears little holes in it. Wow. Okay, let's get a little bit more steam on there. And like I said, the steam just helps warm things up, which then allows that adhesive to release a lot easier because its hold on the paint isn't so aggressive, and then it pulls off much easier. And the advantage to that obviously is that you've less likelihood of leaving adhesive behind, as well as then much less likely to pop paint off. I mean, this being a factory paint job, I wouldn't really think that that would be an issue anyway, but it can definitely be a problem on repaints. So using the steam machine is very beneficial. Okay. We'll start from this other side since it's already started. I mean, normally paint protection film won't break apart like this unless it's really old and having problems, but then normally you're leaving all the glue as well. So this is definitely interesting. It would also be really interesting to know what was in that tanker. I mean, think of all the paint jobs that he did this to on that trip. That's crazy. Warm this up a little. It's starting, I can feel that it's not coming off quite as easy because the moisture on here, once that starts to cool down, then the moisture helps it with the process of it cooling down faster. So let's get it heated back up. Okay. All right, there we have it. So I'm gonna try and grab some shots of the etching in the paint. Much harder to see because it's much less than it is on here, but it's definitely still there. So there's one like right here. See if we can bring the light right across that. And then hopefully that shows up. It's obviously much worse in the paint protection film, but underneath the paint protection film is beautiful new paint. All right, so paint protection film did its job. I mean, back in here, you could see where it got the paint. Imagine if it gotten the paint down here where there was a lot more of it that actually made it onto the car in these lower areas. So I'm happy with that, and the customer's definitely happy with that. Appreciate you guys taking a look at this video. If you found anything helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.